after retiring and then getting an offer to come back and fight Tim, it wasn't really about the title. It was just about competing.
Not bad for an old man.
I don't know what 44-year-olds are supposed to feel like. I feel pretty damn good.
Gabriel Gонзага, the winner, will get a title shot against Randy the Natural Couture. Coming into this fight.
Very nice catch, though. Takedown. Oh, he took a couple shots right there. Looks like he cut him.
I was training a lot with my team to get the exact time when he was going to kick. When he landed the kick, I was ready to take him down. And then I start to apply my ground game.
Gонзага, extremely confident.
And then when we restart, he was completely dizzy and he thought that I was going to land a lower kick. After my fight with Mirko Krokop, the UFC could see that I'm the best fighter in the heavyweight division. I'm the #1 contender. You know, I'm the best guy to offer Randy Couture a great fight, and I'm going to do that.
He's demonstrated he's got some great stand-up skills, but that's not what he's known for. He's known as a submission guy.
Armbar finish for Gabriel Gонзага. The winner leaves with that, the UFC heavyweight belt. Our tale of the tape for this, our main event, is brought to you by Zions Energy. Zenergy, the great tasting super premium energy drink. Couture, 16 years the elder of Gонзага. He has the reach advantage, but Gонзага is a much larger man. Much respect for Randy, but tonight it's a fight for supremacy in the heavyweight division. Our main event is underway. Quickly coming out with a right hand. The first round of this fight brought to you by Death Sentence in theaters everywhere. August 31st. Coming to the top again. Shots. Randy almost had the takedown. Good left caught him with a left. Randy landed a good left hook. Couture caught a good left hook. Gонзaga's so strong. So is Couture though. Randy caught Gabriel Gонзага with a left hook. He's got his back. He was able to suplex him in this position. Let's see if he can do it to Gонzага. Gонzага frees one hand. Joe, it's not that they don't like Gонzага, it's just that they love Randy Couture. It's hard not to love the guy. Couture is great with dirty boxing, great in this position with the clinch. One of the finest Greco-Roman wrestlers ever. This is Randy's type of fight. Close the distance. Dirty boxing. Get the hooks in. But trying to smother and control a man as big and large as Gонzага is going to be exhausting for Couture.
And Greco-Roman is the best style of wrestling for mixed martial arts, in my opinion. It translates the best. The tie-ups, the clinching, and controlling the clinch game, especially up against the cage, is such a huge aspect of the sport. Big knee.
Oh, and a big right hand. Couture ducks underneath.
By Gонzага. Oh,
Gонzага caught with a kick
and a punch.
Randy demonstrated great head movement in his win against Tim Sylvia. He caught that kick there. That was the left kick. And big time takedown by Couture. Gонzага right back up
right to his feet. Big knee by Gонzага and a knee by Randy.
I have to imagine Gонzага has trained diligently in the clinch, preparing for Randy Couture. Oh, good elbow.
Big elbow and big left hand. Randy's got to be very careful in these exchanges. Gонzага has big power.
Good use of the short range with the elbow by Gонzага there.
Blood on the nose of Gонzага.
Couture pushing the bigger, younger opponent up against the fence again.
Randy's got double underhooks here. He can control Gonzaga's body. Good knee to the body by Gonzага.
This is not only about control, but it's about sucking some of the wind out of Gonzaga and neutralizing the size advantage that Gabriel Gonzaga has. As Randy always says, imposing his will upon his opponent.
Gonzaga doing a very good job of avoiding the takedown so far. You see that big cut in the bridge of his nose and blood pouring down his nose. I don't know if that nose is broken, but his mouth is wide open, which indicates to me it might be broken. If that's the case, that means that blood is running down the back of his mouth. It's going to make it very difficult to breathe, and he's going to have to breathe out of his mouth instead of out of his nose. Yeah, that's nasty.
Kutюр has said he thinks he's the best fighter he's ever been. Trained with so many great superstars of Extreme Couture, including Vanderlei Silva, of all people.
Good shot by Kutюr out of the clinch.
Under 90 seconds remains in round one. Remember, it's a championship fight. Joe scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Little shoulder shrug. And again.
And Randy loves these battles of wills. I mean, he's such a conditioned fighter, and he's so used to being in the middle of the fire like this. He loves these kind of battles. These are the type of battles that he comes out ahead on.
We talk so often about this fight on paper. This is the one area where on paper Randy had the advantage in the clinch.
Yeah, absolutely. That is the Greco-Roman skills. Good left hand by Randy.
Randy knows to be cautious as he tries to strike with the dirty boxing. And there's the elbow by Randy that Gonzaga kind of threw at him earlier. And look at how exhausted Gonzaga looks. And it may very well be because his nose is busted up, as you pointed out, Joe. He is breathing out of his mouth very early.
Yeah, his spitting blood out. That's an indication that it is leaking down into his mouth. And the dangerous part there, of course, is that as he's breathing in, he might be breathing blood into his lungs.
Good combinations by Gonzaga again.
Randy pushes him back up against the cage. Gonzaga goes for a choke.
The round's going to end. The round's going to end. What a great start from the natural.
Mashed and slamming the head off the nose like it did like that in that takedown. That could very well be the case.
Mouth wide open still, Gonzaga.
He might be forced in a situation where he has to have his mouth.
Went for the high kick. Randy tucked under.
And again, this is Randy's fight. This is where Randy overwhelmed Vitor Belfort. When Randy overwhelms a lot of guys in the clinch.
Looking to sweep the leg. Kutюr has been so busy, enjoying this resurrected Hall of Fame career. Swing and a miss. Uh-oh. Randy doesn't want to mess with the distance.
Slugfest here.
Yep. Randy trying to come around with a left. Uppercut, uppercut.
Randy
and again.
The younger man.
Gonzaga's just dripping. Yeah, he says he can't see. He's telling Herb-Dean he can't see.
What?
He said to Herb-Dean, I can't see.
Can you fight? No, Mike, you cannot fight.
Oh, no.
Can you fight?
Yeah.
Do you want to continue?
Yeah. He says he wants to continue, though. So the doctors are going to take a look. They'll put him back in that same position.
You can either fight or you can't fight.
You know what? This is a big break for him, though. I mean, if he says he can't see, I mean, basically saying I can't fight, and you got to stop the fight. You can't say I can't see, and then I want to
continue.
Same position.
Now they're going to put him, but still it's going to move on, Joe. They'll put him back in that same position, and the round will continue.
You know what? Randy's going to smell blood here. Not just literally, but figuratively. He's going to know that Gonzaga's thinking about quitting here.
He'll be warned for holding the fence now. Oh! They took the point. They took the point. Herb-Dean took a point away of Gabriel Gonzaga for grabbing the fence there. No warning. Boom. Point deducted.
Like we talked about earlier, Mike, the battle of wills. No one's got a stronger will than Randy Couture.
And Gabriel Gonzaga pointed that out. He said, the one thing Randy has better than anybody is the mental game. He's the greatest mentally strong fighter in Gonzaga's opinion that he's ever seen.
And he is overwhelming Gonzaga here. This dirty boxing, I mean, his dirty boxing skills are so sound. his ability to use his Greco-Roman clinching and then add in strikes, elbows, and punches from those positions, those tie-ups.
Reminding us all why we always say on paper it can't be done, but you don't go and you don't bet against Randy Couture.
And you know what's really incredible about Randy? Good shots by Randy here. Gonzaga's in trouble. Big uppercut. When people were talking about the conditioning, they were saying that the advantage goes to Randy at 44 years old. I mean, that's amazing that most experts were picking Randy as the better conditioned fighter. Blood is just spraying out of the nose of Gabriel Gonzaga. He ate a right hand right on the button.
Couture with a knee. And another big right. And Randy, again, wisely closes the distance.
He could fight like this all night long, too.
And if he does, he's going to walk away with that same belt he walked in with. Gonzaga's having an extremely difficult time breathing. Under 2 minutes remains in the second round.
Don't grab the fence.
Looking uppercut, looking elbow. And Gonzaga defending, but not putting up any offense here. Again, uppercuts. Ducking underneath. Every time. And anytime the distance widens a little bit, that's when Gonzaga tries for the big punch. Randy wisely moving the head, ducking underneath.
He gives him no room to breathe.
He's smothering. Absolutely sucks your heart out.
Now Gonzaga's got Randy pressed up against the cage.
But describe this fight as you will, but be cautious in overestimating the outcome too early, because Gonzaga's always one swing away from turning his fortune to a positive.
That's true. We're only 2 rounds in.
Absolutely. Long way to go in this
I
championship.
just don't know how he's going to go 5 rounds with that nose like that. I mean, especially when Randy keeps landing these shots.
We didn't know when his nose was healthy if he could go 5 rounds with Randy Couture. We thought if it got into championship rounds, Randy's advantage.
Yeah, which is amazing at 44 years of age. He landed a good knee there.
Under 30 seconds remains in the second. Couture caught him early. Caught him with the left. And then as Joe pointed out on a takedown, the nose busted up with Gabriel Gonzaga, spitting the blood out again. Final seconds of round number 2. Gonzaga looking for a takedown.
No dice. He loses it, needs a left hand for his troubles.
Third round. This is where it's dangerous, though. Everywhere's dangerous, and there's why. Randy has been best served to close the distance.
The more Gonzaga can keep him away, keep this in a striking situation, the better it is for him.
Randy, we saw that head movement so greatly improved against Sylvia. Yeah, staying very elusive here.
Gonzaga doing a good job of avoiding the clinch.
Oh, he caught him with a big kick there.
Unbelievable, he just took that.
Wow. Direct hit, Gabriel Gonzaga. And Couture just shakes it off. This is where Randy wants it, and now you know why. The underhook. Watch for the uppercuts.
No, I don't know if Randy anticipated the fight playing out like this. Oh.
There's a takedown in the half guard. This could be the beginning of the end or the very end, partner. This is how Couture has done it so many times.
He's getting overwhelmed here. Herbzine's very close to stopping it.
Shots left and right. Randy Couture